So putting together the 947 Breakfast Club, I think the most difficult part was finding a name. So and not necessarily finding, the talent and the immense talent that is on. With Alex, I had worked with and worked on Alex for years. And he's the first to tell you that, oh my word, these people wanted to fire me so many times, and Anele was like, no. And Alex and I have clashed a lot, and I wanted to clash with him because it was a growing him thing. And I think now he's one of my favorite personalities. So it was a no-brainer. He runs here. He sits here, right? And he runs the desk, and he's the most meticulous person you'll ever meet. He knows the numbers. He knows why we must go out at a certain point. And also, Alex just knows when to tell us to keep quiet, because we can go on forever. Myself and Frankie and Cindy and Thembekile. And Alex will chime in every now and then. But he just knows when to tell us, okay, wrap it up now, we've made our point. Frankie and I started radio, period, on the same day at Tax FM. Him and I got hired on the same day. We trained at the same time. He qualified before me because he passed his studio controls test before me. So he's done radio for maybe 5 more days longer than me. But, to see Frankie grow from strength to strength, the radio stations he's worked with, in the challenges that he's worked at, and still such a creative, still got that booming voice that gets your attention. And also, Frankie is just keen for anything. He is easily one of the most creative people I know. He's always ready to take an idea that I'll come up with and make it fly, make it better, polish it, make it more broadcasting. And he really is my soundboard. He is my favorite person to bounce anything off when it comes to broadcasting, be it TV and radio, just on a creative level. I just feel like his mind is always working, doesn't take himself too seriously. So my boss, Ravi Naidu, was actually the first one. I was like, hey, let's get Frankie because you need a glue. And that's what Frankie is. He is the glue. He's just like, his outlandish statements are what glues us all together because we all have to team up against him. And I won't lie, I was like, Frankie, and I was a little wary, and I was like, is it not too Afrikaans, if there's even a thing, right? And literally first day, that was it. We have the same work ethic, which is amazing, and we just have the same outlook on being a creative, that your job is never done. Creatively, your job is only done when it goes out, and even then you can do aftermath on it. When it comes to Thembekile, I fought for him as my newsreader on the afternoon drive. I was like, because he'd stand in every now and then I said to him finally, I was like, listen, do you not want to be here permanently, because I'm building a team? Because I knew full well that I was going to be on Breakfast one day, and it was something that I did, and I'd build on the team every now and then. Thembekile, long ago, I said, and actually it was myself, Alex, and Thembekile, the afternoon drive team. And Alex had come on first, and it was just me and him. And when him and I found comfort, I was like, okay, let's bring Thembekile in. Cindy Paluta, who I feel has been underused for the past 20 years. She's been on radio for 20 years. Totally underused. And I can feel underused, or I can feel that she's been training for 20 years to be the queen that she is on the 947 Breakfast Club. She is resolute. She is funny. She is clear. She is concise. She is a thought. She's thoughtful. She is mindful. She has experience. She's married. She's the only one on the team who's married. And you need that because the people who listen to us are married. Frankie's engaged, And I remember, I'll tell you how Cindy and I clicked. Years ago, it must have been 6 years ago, I can go back and find the DM on Twitter. And she said to me, you're going to do a talk show one day. Because they know my obsession with talk shows. She says, you're going to do a talk show one day and I want to produce for you. So that's still going to happen because I'm still going to do another talk show, and Cindy's definitely going to produce for me. But even that, and I'd listen to her, with Jeremy, who is still a favorite of mine, and I'd listen to her with Wackhead and the 947, Breakfast Express and the entire team, and I always thought to myself, Joe, I need to work with Cindy. And, that's how the 947 Breakfast Club came together. So very scattered along a long period of time, which speaks to those things I was speaking about: authenticity, longevity, and consistency. Those 3 things, all of them were doing separately, and then, they just came together, and that was the magic. And it doesn't surprise me that, the city, Joburg and Ekurhuleni have said that we are their favorite.